Greg, this is your second video. You're on the right. The stance is really good, and the swing just overall is quite a bit better. So you got to be happy with that. Here it is, just kind of running full. It's looking pretty good. Okay, so breaking it down, stance is actually better than this guy on the left. Like the chin is up, so that shoulder is going to be able to go under your chin on the backswing. The back is straight, which is really good. You can tell you never really had a desk job. Just kidding. Anyway, then we go to the first step, and this is really good position here. See how the toe of the club is pointed up? The shaft of the club is almost on top of your toe line, which is really good. And the difference between, I'll draw a new line, a second green line. So the butt of the club is right there at that second green line, and so it's moved away from the body maybe 2 inches, 2.5 inches. Before it was like 6 inches, so way better position there. The ear, actually this is that red X is red cross is at the hat line. So this is really good position at this point. If I wanted to split hairs, we could keep those hands going straight back so there's no difference between the two green lines. So anyway, the second step, so we show this guy. Now, the guy on the left, it looks like he's setting up to pull the ball. He's probably setting up to cut, so the body lines aren't exactly right, and he throws his hands away. But see, that position is really good that he's in. And what I like too is, see, you've actually moved your shoulders here to get to the point. And that toe up there. So that's all looking pretty good. And the next step would be, see, the shaft is close to parallel to the yellow lines, so it's all on plane, and it's on plane. That's really good, Greg. And see how the left arm is on plane? It's right out. It overlaps that one yellow line. That's excellent. Now here's the problem that we had before. See how his elbow is almost vertical? And what's great about that is, see how that keeps the shaft on plane? Your elbow is flying like a baseball player. I know there's no baseball in Australia, but it's as if. See, that's about 45 degrees. Now we need to get that thing pointed down more, and it just simplifies the swing. So that's actually your next step. Even at this point, the red cross on your hat hasn't moved, so that's really a good lack of head movement. We like that. The right cheek is a little bit back from the wall, but that might be a angle, camera angle. Let's see the shaft at this point. Unfortunately, I'm going to have to draw another red line. Now I'll draw another green line. See, at this point, it should be pointed at the ball. So you're coming down steep, and if you get that elbow down, it'll simplify keeping it on plane. Watch when this guy on the left comes down. See how the shaft is pointed at the ball the entire time? Okay. So that just simplifies his swing. Now you coming down too steep, you'll have to, we call it a lift and flip to get out of it. But we'll follow through. You're a good athlete. It's off plane there, it's pointed behind the ball. Then the next frame, it's pointed at the ball. Now, it takes a good athlete to do that in mid-swing. But under pressure, sometimes we don't lay it down enough and we'll hit it fat. And other times we'll lay it down too much and it'll be too shallow coming in, pointed over the ball, and you'll hit it to the right. So, for the second take, this is a pretty good swing. And good lower body action. And see the head moves towards the ball, which is problematic. It goes down, which isn't bad at all. A lot of good players, it'll dive a bit. And then when you go to hit, you put it right in the exact spot. That's really good. But see that head movement, we're better off if you put your head against the wall and put your arms across your shoulder and kind of swing with your head against the wall, you'll get the idea of suspended head. And then when you come through, that left cheek doesn't go back. But we're not there yet. It's a post-impact position. So at impact, we want to see you can see both of his cheeks at impact, and they're against the back wall, that blue line. When you get to impact, that's better than it was, because if I remember right, you were quite a distance from the wall, and you can actually see that left cheek. It's actually dropping a straight line down would be behind your feet. So that's a good improvement. And then after impact, you just kind of let it go. See, when he comes through impact, he just keeps it there. So, nice improvement, Greg.